So on the 23rd of October 2018, we received an update for Forza Horizon 4. So the first thing I want to mention from this update is we have a new Horizon story, and it's called British Racing Green. It explores a century of cars built in Britain, and you can access the story in Broadway by reaching level 50, and you can also unlock a new quick chat phrase, a new unique clothing item, and the classic Bentley 8 Litre. They also fixed some cross-platform issues, and the one that stands out for me is that they added a quit option in the quick play team adventure after finishing an adventure. So you no longer rotate in the adventure where you have to go into the pause menu and then quit it. That to me was really annoying with team adventures, but now that's gone. Oh, and another one is they fixed the audio. And the last one I want to discuss on the release notes is the fact that they fixed that VIP house reward exploit. That did my head in. I keep saying the best way to make money in this game is to play it. Just play it. I have made a ton of money just from playing the game. I have done no exploits. I've done no glitches. I have just played the game. But anyway, I'm here to discuss the main part of the update, the one that stands out above all, and it is Route Creator. They've added Route Creator to Forza Horizon 4. This means you can create custom routes of up to 40 miles from any asphalt, dirt or cross-country event starting location. You draw your own route. So this means Forza Horizon 4 is your game. A lot of people don't understand that this opens it up to be the most open world racing game we have yet. The routes are not fixed to the road. You can go anywhere that the game will allow. You can go off-road, you can go through the water, you can actually race all the way up one of the streams, rivers, etc. Then go all the way up to the top of the mountain, come back down again and hit the city. The choice is yours. You now create your own game. And this is where I want to delve into Route Creator and show you what it is capable of. So you can create a route from any racing start point in the game. And I'm going to start here at Derwent Reservoir Sprint. It was one of the first races that I chose, so it's got a little bit of a sentimental value to it. Enter the event, and here is where you'll see the new option, Create Route. You then have to pick a car to map out your route, which I will show you once we've picked it. I'm going to go with my all-time favourite, the Challenger SRT Demon. Now this is where the fun begins. You can drive literally anywhere on the map, and the game wants you to set checkpoints every so often along the route that you are mapping out. So I'm going to set one here. And then when you set your checkpoint, you can either be really generous and widen it as far as it'll go, or you can be an absolute twat and make it as thin as possible. Now, as I said before, when you draw your actual route, so when you're mapping it out, when you're actually laying it down, you can go anywhere you want to on the map. Literally anywhere that the game will allow you to go. So let me put a checkpoint right here. This is going to be an absolute nightmare. Let's make that one as wide as possible. There we go. Now this Route Creator, you have a limit. You have a limit of 40 miles. That's right, 40 miles. You can keep going for 40 miles. I've been going for a while now, for quite a fair bit, and I'm gonna get stuck on a tree. But I've been going for a fair bit. Let's place a waypoint there. That seems to be a really annoying place to set a waypoint. Let's do it right there. Confirm. This is a nasty race. But that's just it. With this Route Creator, you can create any race that you want, anywhere on the map. You've got to understand now that this Route Creator makes this the biggest racing game ever to be released. It is incredible. With the amount of cars that you have, with the size of the map, 40 miles racing distance if you want to go to that ridiculous extent. You've got the 4 seasons, so you've got the different road surfaces. You've got ice, dirt, wet, asphalt, snow, just everything going. You've even got sand at the beach if you want to go that far. Place another waypoint here. The game is now massive. I don't know what Turn 10 and Playground Games are going to bring next, because now this has made this Forza Horizon game huge. That is a ridiculous waypoint, but we're going to have it. Confirm. The worst thing is, now I've done all of this, to actually set this created route, I have to go and race it myself, and I don't think that's gonna work out. Let's place another checkpoint here. Let's go thinner with this one, because you've got that tree to avoid on that side and one on that side. Like I say, it's ridiculous that they've put this into the game. People have been asking for a sort of route creator for a while, and a lot of you don't realise how big this actually is. I know the update was only like 2 gigabytes, but I think they intended to bring it once they developed the game anyway. They just weren't sure how the servers were going to work with everybody creating their own races. Because if you're going to be creating a race at every single route point, so every single race start point, that's one race, every race start point, so however many races there are. For each player that's playing the game, it's massive. If you get bored of racing the same routes, you can actually go and pick someone else's route, which we'll come on to in a bit. Let me confirm that one. Get some lumberjack skills as we race this track. I'm going to finish it here, I think. Let's do that checkpoint. And then bring people down here. It's a bit of a mess, that is, but never mind. But this is just how good the route creator is. And we'll start there, and then you place your finish line. Yeah, I want to place my finish line there. I'm not sure that I want to continue, because now I have to go and race it, but let's do it. You now need to test drive your route before you can share it with the community. Great stuff. So as evil as you want to be, creating the worst route imaginable, you yourself have to drive it to be able to share it. First place, and I'm sure the driver tools are set to unbeatable. There we go, we're finished. Once you've created your awful race route, I'm not saying yours is going to be awful, but mine, as you saw, it was. You get the option to save it. I'm just going to call it Savvy. What would you like to do next? You can create another custom event if you want to, or you can quit. So if you think about it, you could create a drag race anywhere you wanted to, a rally race anywhere where you wanted to, street race. And I'm going to do this one point to point. I'm going to set the finish line right. That's about there. So place the finish line. Are you sure you want to place the finish line? Yes. You need to test drive your route. Okay. I'll just save that one as drag. So once you have created your route, you need to continue and create an event. So you need to be able to set your route and then make it an event. So you're basically just doing a blueprinted race on your route. You can customize the race to whatever you fancy. So you can set the racing series, the season, the weather, time of day. Well, I'm not going to read through the rest. You can read them for yourself. But you can customize the race to whatever you fancy. Once you've named your event, it's just a matter of creating the blueprint. And there you go, mateys. That is my created race using the route planner for you all to go and play. It's just a simple drag race, but this was just to highlight how big Route Creator actually is. You are setting your own races, your own environments. This is massive. Forget what Playground Games and Turn 10 have done with regards to the races. This is now our game. We own it. This is ours. We can create whatever we want using whatever car type we want. The game is massive. It is fucking huge. So go out there, create as many routes as you possibly can. Let me know those routes and we will live stream them every Friday, every Saturday. That'll be it. That is going to be the theme of my streams going forward. We are going to share your greatest routes ever. Anyway, just look at the size of that map. The map is bigger. Not only that, but you can create your races to go anywhere. This is the way to do it. Just go mental. Just create each other races. Just send screenshots. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll do this ready for the stream. Send me screenshots of the race that you have created. So the race that you have blueprinted anywhere on the map using any cars. I really don't mind. You can go for any distance. We'll even go as far as 40 miles. If you want to sit there and create a race that is 40 miles long, then you do it. I ain't got a problem with that. We will race it during the streams. Just send me a screenshot of the blueprint. Once you've created the blueprint, send me a screenshot. I'll check it out and we will use it in one of the streams. This is amazing. This is one of the best updates we have ever had in the Forza Horizon game, and it needs to be celebrated. I'm excited. I am really excited. I love this. And it's free. Everybody who's got the game has got Route Creator. This game is now, as I've said, ours. The community is going to go insane. The amount of races we can create, the amount of races we can play. It's just wow, wow, wow. If you don't agree with me and you think Route Creator is an absolute sack of shit, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know the reasons why, because it's Forza Horizon. Horizon games are incredible. The game without Route Creator to me was one of the best racing games I've ever played. Now Route Creator's here, I don't know what game's going to beat it. Forza Horizon 5 maybe, but how are they going to beat Route Creator with the next game? I hope you enjoyed this rant, this rave, this piece on the best update to ever hit a Forza Horizon game. So wow, I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. Wow. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you did make it to the end of this video and you weren't fed up of how I was just wetting myself over how good this is, let me know in the comments below what you think of this update, what you think of Route Creator, and how you think it has improved the game or made the game worse. Just let me know your thoughts and feelings on this Route Creator update. As I said, I'm Steve the Pirate. Thank you very much for watching. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome night. I look forward to seeing you all again real soon. Goodbye.